everyone, and welcome to today's video. As I mentioned yesterday, this month I'm gonna be trying and do a video every single day, and since I'm gonna be making a lot of videos, I thought it would be fun today to share with you my video slash photo gear that I use most of the time. The first thing that I'm gonna mention is my phone. I have the iPhone 6s Plus. As you can tell, it is as big as my face, but the reason I got this one and not the smaller one is the camera. That was like the main feature that I wanted on this phone. I don't know when I will be upgrading, but I think that the 6s Plus camera is still fantastic today, even though it's not the latest iPhone. But I use mainly the back-facing one because it's the best one. So yeah, I love this because I always have it on me, so I always have the guarantee that if I see something that I want to shoot, whether it's photo or video, I have something on me that I can use to shoot with. The second piece of equipment that I want to mention today is the one that I'm filming on right now, and it is the Sony RX100 M3. It is actually not the camera that I usually use for this type of like sit-down videos. This is more my on-the-go vlogging photo camera. I love all the manual features. I love that I can take photos in manual, almost as if I had a like DSLR with me. And this little camera, it's little, but it packs a punch. Like, the versatility of it is amazing. And this is a Mark III. I think they're at the Mark V now, which apparently is even more mind-blowing, but I think the Mark III is still very relevant today technology-wise, and I've been absolutely loving and using it every single day. It is rare a day where I don't have it in my backpack, but yeah, so I have been using that one a lot. The reason I'm using this one right now is actually because the autofocus on that little camera is amazing, and it's also a lot more silent than the lenses that I have for my DSLR. Which brings me to my next piece of equipment, which is my Canon. It is the Rebel T5i. I believe in Europe it might be the... I don't want to say anything stupid. I think it's a 700 or the 770D. Along those lines. I will put it in the description below. I'll double check before I post this video. But yeah, it is more on their like entry-level range. It's not one of their most expensive ones. I got this in 2014, so I've had it for quite a while now, and I absolutely love this camera. The sensor is amazing. It is what you call an APS-C sensor, which means that it is a cropped sensor. It is not a full-frame camera like the for example, Canon 5D would be. But it's still really good. But the problem that I have with the lenses that I use is that the autofocus is really not the best. So when my husband is here, which he's not here right now, but when he's here, he helps me set up the camera and make sure that it's in focus. When I'm by myself, it's a lot more difficult to do. So that's why I'm not using this one today, but it is the camera that I tend to have on the tripod when I'm doing a sit-down video. The two main lenses that I use for video and even for photo, I'm a huge fan of prime lenses just because I guess I'm kind of lazy and I don't like to have to tinker with the zoom. I also think that the quality is better just because you don't have to take into consideration all the variations that the zoom implies. I also like that the aperture on a prime lens is always the same, whereas in a zoom lens very often you lose aperture as you zoom in, which doesn't matter if it's a nice day out, but if you're indoors and the light is not great, that might be a problem. So this little lens that I love, very cheap, very affordable. It is the 24mm pancake lens, and it has an aperture of 2.8, which is very decent and very workable for low light. So this is one of the main lenses that I use. And then the other lens that I use is this one, which is very well known in the I would say YouTube world, because I've seen a lot of people use it, and that's how I actually found out about it. It is the 50mm that has an aperture of 1.8, which gives you those very pretty nice blurry backgrounds. It's great also for product photography. Definitely my go-to for portraits. So yeah, those are the two main lenses that I would use with my DSLR. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I love to share this kind of stuff, so if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below and I can do more videos of this type. Also, let me know in the comments what you use for video filming and what your favorite video shooting gear is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!